I look a little bit like a plank.
You look like you got a little bit of egg on your face.
I really believed Harry Kane wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Just because, A, you want the Premier League record. Germany doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things in terms of football, especially if you're winning with Bayern Munich. Maybe the Champions League is there for him, and that is obviously the big draw. But for me, Germany, the Bundesliga, is not the best league in the world. The Premier League is the best league in the world. And if you can become the highest goal scorer of all time in the Premier League, I feel that would mean more than a Bundesliga title or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I look like a melt. And I'm sorry that I said the things I did yesterday, because it's there forever. These videos will not be taken down by me, at least. And it's a time capsule of my stupidity. And I have to live with it. I have to accept it. And if Kane goes, which it seems increasingly likely at this point he's gonna go, then the question of the day is, who should be the captain of Tottenham Hotspurs?
Okay.
Because Hugo Lloris is going.
He's gonna go, yeah.
Kane is probably gone.
Okay.
Who is captain?
I think we all know who captain's
There
gonna
are going to be 3 options down below.
Okay.
Option A, Eric Dyer. Problem with Eric Dyer is he's not going to be playing every game. He's going to be on the bench.
Indeed.
Number 2, it's probably Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. All right. The problem with him is he's potentially going to Atletico Madrid to play Champions League football.
Yeah.
So that's quite problematic. But the guy's a leader. If he stays, it doesn't look like Ange Postecoglou really likes him that much in his setup. Then he might be a good option as a leader. The third option is clear. He might be the longest serving player at Spurs other than Eric Dyer at this point. And that is Heung-min Son. Sonny. He needs to step up.
Oh, I think he's ready to step up.
He needs to do the business. And if it was my choice, and if Ange Postecoglou had that little bit to him where he'd say, you know what? Take it, son.
I see it.
Take it, lad. You do it, but you have to drag this team along with you. You have to make sure that your enthusiasm and drive is instilled in every single player. You have to help me do that as the boss. You're the guy. I'm the guy. Maybe we can do something.
You know what? Son is the guy.
Yeah?
He is so enthusiastic when it comes to his sport. He clearly loves it so much. He's always been the guy who makes the run. He's always been the guy who sprints, who puts himself in positions that no one else is going to do when everyone else is lagging behind. He says, no, I'm going to do it. For years he's been doing it. When people see that and they see, that's my captain. That's my captain. Captain, oh captain.
I mean, he's the captain of Korea. South Korea, Republic of Korea. He does the job there. He brings forth some special sauce in that national team. And last year, the guy was playing with a damn hernia.
He was.
He had a giant clot in his abdomen and he was struggling for his own health, and he said, I can't get surgery because the team is playing too shit.
Yes.
So I can't go get surgery even though I know I'm only playing at 50%. I have to play because these guys are trash right now.
I do remember people being like, oh, where's his speed gone?
Yeah.
Something's happened to Son. And he was just, hush, I'll wait because the team needs me. If I go now, we're done for. The team needs me. I will grit my teeth. I'll get through it. Who does that?
No one does that. No one does that. These guys are selfish pricks in general. And sometimes people say, oh, this player's been such a great servant to the club. No. I'm done with that type of verbiage now. Because I'm thinking, wait, what servant gets paid 100, 200, 250,000 pound a week?
It's a good question.
What servant does that? Oh, I'm so oppressed on 200,000, on 100,000, on 50,000 pound a week.
He's been a good employee.
Yeah.
Let's get it straight.
He's been doing his job very well. Thank you very much for your service and actually not down tooling whoever the player might be. Doesn't matter whether it's Tottenham or not. You're not a servant to a football club. This idea that's been around for decades and decades needs to get gone. Because these guys are paid way too much now versus in the 80s.
Oh.
Back then you could say, yeah, I mean, this guy could have left a long time ago for a lot more money. But he's decided to stay here.
Yeah.
Nowadays, bloody bottom half Premier League clubs, the average salary is at £50,000 a week. A week. So I guess the question is actually, should Son be the Tottenham Hotspur captain this season? That's the question. Because in reality, it's not going to be Eric Dyer. And if Pierre Højbjerg goes, it can't be him. So Son is the guy. Son is the man. The man is Son. We got to do fact of the day, page number 243, fact number
3.
To produce beef, it takes 16,000 times its own weight in water.
Wow.
That seems very inefficient.
It does seem very inefficient, but it's a living being.
Yeah,
So that's what you get.
it's true. How much water does it take for us to survive?
Quite a lot.
For many, many years. I don't know what that answer would be. I don't know what the number would be, but I'm sure it would be quite high. Maybe not 16,000. Maybe a lot more. We live a lot longer than cows.
We do.
Yeah.
A lot longer than
So
cows.
this gets to the situation where people say, oh, humans are actually the bane of this earth.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that. Humans will save humankind.
Oh. Yeah, and the Earth.
Well, maybe the Earth. Maybe the Earth gets gone eventually. Maybe we interplanetary travel.
It's true.
Maybe that's the vibe in 400 years' time. That might be the situation. But humans gonna do the human thing, which is adapt, which is learn, which is survive, and then thrive. That's just how we do as individuals, as community, as countries, as nation states, and as a world. This is my bid to become UK Prime Minister.